பிறந்தவன்தானே சர்வ தர்மங்களையும் விட்டு என்னை பத்து எங்கையாலே சாக்ஷாத் தர்மம் தானே என்கிறது. This is a beautiful sutra. What is the purpose of God's appearance? Yes. Dharma samsthapana haya sambhavami yuge yuge. This is what Krishna said, the Lord said. The one who appeared, Dharma samsthapanam panna pirandavantani, who born to establish Dharma himself, sarva dharmangalayum vittu, give up all the dharmas, yannai pattu, and get hold on me and to me. Get hold on me, of me, get hold of me. Yannai pattu, catch me. Catch me? It's also not catching. It's only holding. So, you give up all the dharmas and just hold of me. Hold on to me. Because he said so. What it says is Sakshat Dharmam Tane. He alone is the real Dharma. It declares that he alone is the real Dharma. He is the one who came to establish Dharma, right? He came the Sambhavami Yuge Yuge Dharma Samsthapanarthaya. Dharma ni Prabhipatedani Nenakunana. Samsthapana. That's what he said, right? Not just Sthapana. See how strong he said? What is Samsthapanam? What is Sthapanam? What is Samsthapanam then? Right? Well establishing. The one who came saying that I come here to establish a dharma, well, I now say give away the dharma. That means what? I am the Sakshat Dharma. So take me as the source. Take me as support. So here, the Ramanujacharya Swami gave a beautiful meaning for the words. Because the sloka, with every word there is a prefix. With every word. Paritrana, Vinasa, Samsthapana, Sambhavami. On all the 4 lines, there are 4 verbs. But 4 verbs are supported by some kind of prefix. Even without prefix, I think that the meaning is the same. But still he added a prefix. That is with a purpose. What is the first one? Paritranaya sadhuna. What is the second one? Vinasaya. What is the third one? Samsthapanarthaya. What is the fourth one? Sambhavami. Look, the beauty. What is the beauty there? The first one is, why do you come? Is the question. Sadhu tranam is enough. But it says sadhu tranam. Sadhu paritranam. What is pari? Pari means all around. All around. Parita. That's how it is said. So why he said so? When I say a sadhu, sadhu is not the one who wears the gatra. You are all sadhus. You are all sadhus. Why? The one is becoming a sadhu who, just by singing, just by seeing, just by chanting, just by doing something to God, thinks that he is surviving. Even a fraction of second that's not there, he thinks it is the loss from everything. And even the fraction of second also thinks that so many yugas are passed. Yugayitam nimeshena chakshusha pravrudayitam. Whenever his thought is missed, that is the time for rainy season. It seems. Rainy season, that means the water not able to bear the separation, then the water flows and fills up. Sunyayitam jagat sarvam, he said. Sunyayitam jagat, the entire world becomes just empty. That's how they know the Gopikas feel, Govinda Virahe. That's how they say. So, Yugayitam nimeshena. So by not thinking of God, they think that even the fraction of second becomes like yugas. Such persons are called sadhus. Not the one who thinks, who wears a dandam and kasha and becomes a sadhu. But such a kind of what you call mental ripeness should be there for them. They become sadhu. And wherever there is such person, not only such person is picked up, but all related to him. Hari. If one person is accepted, all the related stuff also is accepted along with him. That's what God does. He accepted Dajivanda. In Bhagavad, there is a nice story of Dajivanda. So he accepted Dajivanda and he accepted his part, and his clothes, his sticks, and his shoes, and his children, and his wife, and all his relatives, his cows and calves and house and stuff. Everything was accepted. He said, okay, I give moksha to all. I give moksha to all. I give moksha to everything. I just simply accepted. That is paritrana. He accepted one Malakara, the golden maker of Madhura. And then he said, 7 generations front and 7 generations forth. I said, them all. He just simply accepted. What is called pari? So paritrana. That's the purpose. And then by removing the hurdles, vinasa. Rooting out in total. It really is the Kamsa who is the very big culprit. But not Kamsa alone was removed. He removed Potana first, then Sekatasura, then Ultrasura, then Tunavata, then Bakasura, and Ukapithasura, Vatsasura, and Chanura, Mustika, and Kolayapida. All the stuff which was, around him to cause all the damages was removed, then he was plucked out. That is Vinasya, Viseshena, Nasya. And then Dharma, Samstapana. Stapana is pretty much enough, Dharma Stapana is fine. But why Samstapana? Is it only this or some kind of Stapana? Samstapana? No. Stapana of Dharma never becomes good just by promoting some kind of good activities. Even the devils also do good activities. Ravana also did some good activities. Duryodhana also did many good activities. You have to read a poetry called Kiratarjini. In Bharata, there is, and which he wrote in his own poetry, that is called Bharavi. Wrote a scripture called Kiratarjini. In that, to watch how the Duryodhana is ruling. A spy goes to see them. And he returns to them. And then he describes how Duryodhana was doing the ruling. So beautiful. He takes care of people so much. Every amenities are provided. Street lights, wonderful street lights. And roads are just on spongy roads. And then facilities are high, super facilities. And caring people, they give TVs to everybody. Refrigerators to everybody. Then you got, when I said that, you stuck up. When I said lights are provided, roads are provided, you didn't laugh. Why did you laugh? Why did you laugh?
There was someone who was promising.
See, there are nowadays politicians, who give refrigerators and color TVs and computers and stuff to allure people, not to really good do to the people. Not to put them really in the work. Not to promote any work culture. To make them passive, lazy, and corrupt. This is what Duryodhana did exactly. So our politicians are pretty good. They always want to follow some headers. So Duryodhana is their preceptor, a predecessor. He did all these kind of things. These people are very sincere. Mahanubhavaihi yena gatassa panthaha. They walked, these people are walking in their path. So how can we blame on these people? All the things were said, and if you read the third part of Kiratarjiniya, you understand how a real administrator should do things. But coming to that end, they say, he is doing all these things expecting that he can divert the attention of the people from Pandavas. He thought by doing all this and they forget about Pandavas and they love him. That is the ultimate goal. What happened then? Ideology is damaged. Work is good, but ideology is damaged. Because the ideology is wrong, everything goes wrong. It is just like taking the pot full of milk from a Kapila cow. Kapila cow is very pure, divine. So a drum full of Kapila cow's milk, adding a salt crystal in it. What happens? Every drop of the milk is gone. It does everything good, but the intentions are wrong. That's how it's going on. So don't justify by seeing the act, but understand the intentions. That's more important. So when you say dharmic activity, doing good to people or charitable activities and promoting righteous, do you think it is enough? That becomes a dharma sthapana, but not samsthapana. What is samsthapana then? Ramanujacharya Swami in his Bhashyam gives a beautiful definition for this. The sum of the prefix has beautiful things like Swaparyantataya sthapanam hi samsthapanam samyak sthapanam samsthapanam. Samyak sthapanam is establishing in a better way. What is the better way? When you do any activity, it reaches ultimately God as His service. That becomes samstha. That becomes the right act. That is our Vikas Karime. Serve all beings as a service to God. That is important. As service to Him, you do something, that becomes anything in that is added, like I do this, I get some credit. I get something credibility. That means it is spoiled. Do it exclusively for that purpose, it becomes superb. That becomes great. That pleases him. That is samsthapana. Any act, samyak means swaparyantataya sthapanam hi. Any act should reach ultimately Krishna. That's why it is said, Krishnam dharmam sanatana. When it is said, Ramo vigrahavan dharma, what does it mean? Rama is personified dharma. He is dharma himself. When he is dharma himself, that means you just follow it. See that and do it. Whatever he did, you just simply can copy it. Because he is dharma himself. He is dharma himself, just follow. But when coming to Krishna, it's not Krishna vigrahavan dharma is not said. Krishnam dharmam sanatana. All the words are in second case. Krishnam ni gurchi chesinadedo adi dharma. Whatever is done for Krishna, that becomes dharma. Whatever you do for Rama, no. Whatever Rama did becomes dharma. But coming to Krishna, don't do what Krishna did. You'll be in trouble. People around will take care of you then. Then he do the massage. So, not Krishna did his dharma, but whatever you do for Krishna becomes dharma. Krishnam dharmam sanatanam. Anything done towards Krishna is dharma. That is sanatana. That is everlasting. Have you understood the difference? Swaparyantataya sthapanam means that. But who does that? Who does that? Krishna cannot do it. It's not Krishna's job. And if he says, what he can say, hey, whatever you do, give it to me. Whatever you think of me. Whatever you say, they say me. Then how do you feel? You crazy guy. I'll do something for you. Go to hell. I'm not going to do anything for you. We'll never do it. We'll never do it. Some who knows Krishna should come and save us. Like Godavi, Anda. Kesavanai Padavu Nike Kidatiyo. I'm singing Kesava, still you are listening. Don't you feel like coming to me and just joining me in singing? Come on, come on. She invites people. Uttaman per pani, Payettu indra paraman adi padi. Let us sing his divine lotus feet. Let us sing his grace. Let us sing his activities. Let us sing about his attribution, so on and so. So here, he's not coming and saying for us, and you won't accept it. You think, we have the flowers in our ears, and he's just, banging his own drum. I don't love it. I don't want it. People don't like it. People should show him, hey, he's the one. Come on, let's go, let's do it. Then people come. So, dharma sthapana God can do, but samsthapana God cannot do. Understand? He can do dharma sthapana. He can establish right practices. But reaching every practice towards him is not his job. It is the job of the acharyas. It is the job of the sadhus. That's why he has taken the sadhu paritran as the main deed. That's why top priority is given only to paritranaya sadhuna. That is the first priority for him. The rest of the things are secondary. Vinasaya Dushkritam, that is secondary. Dharma Samstapana is secondary. Sambhavam Yuga Yuga is secondary. All of the secondary stuff. Paritrana Sadhu Paritranam is the top priority. Because they are already to take care of the Dharma Stapana. Anything you do, Acharyas, they recommend us, hey, do it less than can you come. You know, if God comes and says, hey, dedicate it to me, no. Is it good? No. Finish. And many people did so like that. He went to Sisupada and he was said, no, I don't want to dedicate anything to you. He never accepted. Nobody accepts, you know. There was another sage who went to Krishna and started arguing with him. Hey Krishna, you are a very capable guy, you can do everything. Why didn't you change the mind of the Vivekana? He said so many, but still you are God, right? You can do everything right. And why did you do it? Why did you kill them all? Why did you make them the scapegoats for all these kind of things? Okay? How long he can argue? Huh? He argued for 1 hour. Still that sage was not convinced. He started putting something argument forward. And Krishna said, it's almost 1 o'clock. It's time for lunch. He said, it's 1:15, it's time for lunch, let's go. He can't do beyond that. That's his weakness. Acharyas are not like that. They show all the authorities and then they convince you to accept that all your activities can be directed towards him, so there is no problem. So, to keep them alive, to protect them, their activities, then he comes down. So, Sadhu Paritranam is the topmost priority for him. Any avatar you take. So Rama Avatara's purpose is not killing Ravana. Why he has to come to kill Ravana? Just use the chakra, done. When he used the chakra, it burned all the Kasi. Kasi, Viprosha, Chaiti, Ekstravana. When he is able to just do it with chakra, is it necessary for him to come down all the way and go to the forest and create all the problems for himself and do things, crying? No. So only Vinasa, Dushkruta Vinasa, that means he can do it from there itself. But Sadhu Paritranam he can't do from there. Because sadhus won't want something to take from him. They say, I want to offer the flowers to your lotus feet, my Lord. I want to do some service. I want to offer the bath. I want to dress. I want to put the tilakam. I want to feed. I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what sadhus want always. And for which he can't sit in the Parapada and say, yes, offer flowers. Then he can't do it. He has to come all the way, holding his feet. Take my feet, offer the flowers. He has to put them there. And then only they can offer. Being himself in the Parapadam, how can we offer flowers? We just can't. So, Sadhu Paritranam is the ultimate purpose for which he comes. Dharma Samsthapanam is a duty of the acharyas, the sadhus. They do it. For which some bhavami yuge. Yuge, all the times. Some bhavami is I present. But some, what is some? As they can see, as they can hold, as they can offer. During the Krishna Avatara, yes, he was visible to Arjuna and others. During the Rama Avatara, as he was visible to Rishis, to Sabari, and to Jatayu, stuff like that. But now for us, Ajjavatara, the deity form which we have in our mandirs, in our puja mandirs, that's very visible to us. There you can just do the same thing. That is some bhavami. I'm always accessible. I'm always visible for people. So here, when he shows mom, it eliminates all other forms. So even you need not go to the Antaryami and just, oh, I do the meditation in my mind. Not really necessary. See him right in front of you and just do whatever just you want to do there. The problem is you don't believe it. You don't believe that. And that's the same even in the Vibhavata. When he was like Krishna also, there are people who didn't believe it. And even the same with you also, because he is very much accessible, so you don't believe in him. That's the problem. Believe, you get it. And you believe, you've done everything. That's it. Nothing else you have to do. That's what it says. So that is being shown by mom. No? So, dharma samsthavanam panna pirandavan thane sarva dharmangalayum vittu ennai patta cholugayale ennai patta engayale sakshat dharmam thane. He is only the sakshat dharma. Means he is the dharma. So do anything for him, that becomes good. Do anything against him, that becomes adharma, obviously. Right? Anything that means you do social service, you do educational service, you do religious services, you do spiritual services, anything in that sense. You feed animals, you take care of the poor people, you take care of the deceased, you take care of the trees and plants and stuff. Any activity you can do. That's why our slogan is serve all beings. But serving all beings is service to God. This is what normal slogan. Right? But our slogan is something different. Serve all beings as, not is, as service to God. Through them is receiving. And that's a way. That's the way you can offer. But directly receiving is the Achamurti. Understand? But seeing here is Antaryamupasana, what we say. But that's not required. That's eliminated here by saying the mom word. Okay? And next sutra. Ital Vitta sadhanangalil Etam sollirathu. So what it says now by saying mom, you have given up a few upayas. What upayas did you give up? What are the upayas you gave up? Karma, jnana, bhakti, avatara, jnanam, and apurushottama prapti, etc., etc., etc. So many things that you gave up, right? Not activities you gave up, but the ideology you gave up, saying that they are upayas. But now what is upaya for you? Himself. Lord Himself is upaya. So when you said this, it proves that the upaya which you have taken now is far better than death. Vitta sadhanangalil, this Panchami. It's not Saptami. No. So, there in the book, the meaning is still wrong. Sadhanamala yokka adisayamana. No. Sadhanamala kante. Oh, implicit is wrong. Oh, you have Telugu version also with you? Ah. I didn't think that you have Telugu version as well. And that's great. So, Vitta sadhanangalil etam. Whatever the sadhanas you have given up, like the karma, jnana, bhakti, etc., as upayas, this is far, far, far better than them. Than them. Vitta sadhanangalil, whatever the upayas you gave up, etam, greatness, solligiradu is described, is revealed here. What is the etam? What is the greatness? That is to be known. No? We need to know that etam. That is what they are saying in the next sutra. Adavadu, Siddhamai, Paramachetanamai, Sarvasektiyai, Nirapayamai, Praptamai, Sahayantara, Nirapekramai Irukkai. This is the greatness of it. This upaya is like other upayas are not having any life with them. You do, they work. Karma, you do, it forms. Jnanam, you learn, it becomes. Bhakti, you love, that becomes. Avatar Rahasya Jnanam, you understand, it happens. Mala garland preparing, you prepare, that works happens. So all the other upayas, if you think or if you do, they become. That means they are not having a life of their own. They are not having a knowledge of their own. They are not having any power of their own. They can't give anything to you because they are lifeless things, without any energy and stuff with them. But what about our upaya, the upaya which we have taken now? Goda Devi says in Tirupavai, in the 28, yes, the Karavai will be central. There she says, we have no punyam at all, she said. No punyam is there, then get out. Why did you come here? You need to have something, right? Did you do karma? No. Did you do jnana? No. And did you do bhakti? No. Did you add any punya? No. So nothing is there, right? No. Then why did you come here? Taking what did you come here? Oh, we have something now. But you said no. No, you said have something. When our people go to immigration office or something like that, they know all our record. They have every detail of us. And sometimes if you write something wrong and if you say something wrong, they make it confirm first from your mouth. They ask it twice and thrice. And when you say yes, 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 then they show it to you. Why did you write like this? Once we are coming from Australia, I think so, in Australia, in Perth. And we landed in Perth. And then we are coming. The suitcases coming through the scanning. And then they asked, do you have anything in this? No. And he showed one suitcase. Whose is this? He said, this is his suitcase. He asked him, do you have anything eatables in this? He said, no. Twice, thrice, he said, no. Then he said, open it. And then he opened. There are some dried almonds. Yes, one dry fruits, almonds. One bag he just kept in the suitcase. Said, what is this? Eatables. But he said no. $600 paid. $600 was charged. If you speak truth, then they leave you. If you say yes, there is something, and now this I brought it, then you say, oh, it's not there, then they throw it in the dustbin, the garbage, and they send you. But he made it pretty much confirm with thrice and 4 times. No, nothing is there. Oh, it's everything. Oh, everything is there. After saying 4 or 5 times, then he asked to open. Then they opened it, he found it. Why did he speak lie? And he took the paper. And then everything, no. By default, we check everything, no. Why did you speak lie? Why did you write no on this? That means you are lying. Pay $600. He didn't pay, we paid. because he knows everything, right? So, all other karmas, then you have to do it and then you have to prove it. But with him, he knows everything. He got everything. He is able to handle everything. So that is the greatness of this upaya. This upaya is powerful than all other upayas. Then have a powerful upaya with you. Why you depend upon those incapable upayas? So depend on this powerful upaya. What is the greatness of this? Adavad siddhamai. This is not sadhyam. Sadhyam means which you have to do and get. You need not do anything here. It's already ready. Lord is there. And He is always there. And He is very powerful. And He is ready for you. He is accepting that. And why you have to anything generate? Why you want to? Siddham. So he is called Siddhopaya. He is also an upaya. But this upaya is more powerful than that. This is Siddhopaya. So Siddhamai, Paramacchetanamai. This is not something like, not knowing what you did and forget something or gives wrong feeling. Sometimes, entry got virus and got erased. Nothing is it. Paramachetana. It has knowledge of its own. The Sarvajnaha, Sarvavid, he knows everything, every detail. Even you thought something to do good but not able to do, he knows even that. Has even marks there. So, Paramachetana, and then Sarva Siktiya, there is nothing that he can't handle. Para, Asya Siktihi, Vividhaiva Sruyate, Swabhaviki Jnana Balakreda. Veda says that. Asya Siktihi Para, his power is supreme. So then, why you worry? You never worry at all. And, if it is with local people, then they may do something, they may not be able to do something. They may refer to the higher authorities then. But here there is nothing higher authority to be referred like that. In anything he can take decision on his own and just clear it then and there itself. Paramasekhyai Nirapayamai. This is more important. If we do something, then we may commit mistakes. And if others do something, and they may get upset, because when we are doing a upaya, and if we, by mistake, something wrong done, then they may get upset. The devatas may get upset. They may give some wrong proofs, or they may just deny in total. Things may turn like that, but with him, even you commit mistakes, still he is happy. He is pretty happy. Even you commit a sin, still he is happy with you. Why worry then? It is like mother. And with mother, even if you do something wrong, she is happy with you. She does something good for you. She teaches you how to rectify it and correct it. That is the mother, right? So there is no danger. But with others, by mistake, you wrongly spelled, that's it, your tongue is removed. And if you did something wrong, your head is removed. And you are thrown into hell. This is the fate with others. And the story in the Vedas, when that one person who did not like Indra wanted to conquer Indra, and he took a mantra and started something and wrongly spelled it. And he wanted to generate a power from that. And a power was generated. As a matter of fact, when he did it, a power was generated, but it reversed. Reversed in sense he wanted to kill Indra, but it killed himself. He wanted Indra Setru should die. No, Indra should die with his power. Tell you what he wanted. He said, Indra Sitrur Vardhasva is the mantra he wanted to say. Indra Sitrur Vardhasva. Then I am Indra Sitrur, right? So let my power grow and let him be removed. But what happened? The power generated, he is the Indra Sitrur, right? He was finished. He himself was finished by the power. Ultimately what happened is reversed. It is reacted. Just a sound was wrongly spelled. A simple sound with mantra. That's it. This is what happens with others. So they are very dangerous. But with God, Nirapayamani. See the same Arjuna, he just dropped his arrows and bows and said, I don't find. There is no 911 problem. Understand? There is no 911. So Krishna would have just given a slap. He would have given a slap. Hanuman just, fool, get up and just go ahead. He would have said that. He can't do that. Because, when he is the one able to just put down the Kamsa and just do punches, then he sent him away. And don't you think that he can do that much? Why he has to speak all the Bhagavad Gita and say, Nana, Abuji, Vindra, Dandita. Is it even necessary? What do you call it? Pampering. Pampering. Do you think that pampering is required? Take 2 slaps here and there and finish. They will come to the line. You do that with your children when you cross the immigration. As long as you are in India, you do that. But when you land here at the immigration, then no. Then you start pampering. And with Krishna, such a person is not there because he himself is 911. And then, but why he has to do all these things? Because he loves you much. Loves you much. And there is no danger even if you commit some mistakes. Nirapayamani. And then, Praptamahi. Praptam means he is related to you. He is very much related to you. Because you are, by nature, you are Paratantra. Paratantra means you are under his control. You are his property. When you are his property, and then he thinks, no, I have to rectify this. I should set it right. I have to correct it by myself. Why should I expect something from him? Oh, let me do something that's okay, but I correct it by myself. He's like that. He corrects. I think all this is you do with your kids. They throw something but you never help. And you go to that object and you bring it. And you try to yeah. So that is Praptatvam. Praptamahi Sahayantara Nirapekramani. It never depends upon any other thing at all. Not even your interference. You have to go to that level. Not even your interference is required to make you good. That is the Upaya. He is such a powerful one. This is what he is showing as Mom surrendered to me. That's what he says. That is what we call as Sakshat Dharma. This is the greatness than others. What is in the previous sutra was said, Etam. With the Upayangadil, Etam Soligradu. The greatness than other Upayas is this. They are having all those problems with them. But he is not having any kind of problems with it. That's why you can just simply accept it. But here, They're saying something uniqueness with this, another thing. What is that? Mattai upayangal சாத்தியங்களாகையாலே ஸ்வரூப சித்தியில் சேதனனை அபேட்சித்திருக்கும் அச்சேதனங்களுமாய் அசக்தங்களுமாய் இருக்கையாலே காரிய சித்தியில் ஈஸ்வரனை அபேட்சித்திருக்கும் இந்த உபாயம் அவத்துக்கு எதிர்த்தட்டாய் இருக்கையாலே இதர நிரபேட்சமாய் இருக்கும். The greatness between them and this is like this. What is that? Mattai upayangal, all other upayas like karma, jnana, bhakti, etc., whatever it is you take, but all they sadhyangal, I mean, you have to do and you have to make them full. Then only they stop working, other they can't. So, Swarupa Siddhi means to form as something to work. To form, to work. They depend upon you. Swarupa Siddhiyil Chetananai apekshittu irukkum. They depend upon a Chetana. Chetana means they depend upon the effort of the soul. You do something, you want to generate power, then you have to bring the wheels, you have to bring the transformers, you have to keep the copper wire, rotate it and hold something to have a handle, and then you start rotating. Then starts. And you need to pour the diesel also or gas in the electric. Then only you start generating the power. So it depends upon you. Because there is Satyam. But what about the high power line that goes? Who can't do that? My power Shastra in India. In villages, that's what people do. Just they drop a line on that and then they bring it into the home and then they start using that. But when you hear, of course, with all the permissions, you do the same thing. But I'm talking about officially doing these things, but still, that's what you need to do. You don't generate anything. But if you want to generate something on your own, then your ability is required, your skill is required, and your knowledge is required, and all the instruments and tools are required. All these things are required. So, Swarupa Siddhiyil Chetananai apekshittirukkum. To form their shape or to work for you, I mean, first they become full, right? Then only they start working. For which they depend upon a soul. That is called Swarupa Siddhi for their formation. Karya Siddhiyil Ishwaranai apekshittirukkum. Because to do the work, they depend upon God's power. Because any devata should work because of him only. You can't create a devata. Right? If the devata should work, then he has to do it. You take a cloud, for instance. You can't create a cloud, but to rain, his grace is required. You may be able to do something, and even to create that, you need the water. And for water, you can't do it. Then here, you have to depend upon God. So, for its formation, your effort is needed. For its fruitfulness to work, his grace is required. Because they are achetanangalumai, they are inert objects. Asektangalumai, they have no self-ability of their own. So they are asectors. They depend upon the Shakti of Ishvara. So, Karya Siddhiyil Ishwaranai apekshittirukkum. To work for you, they depend upon God. But in the upayam, what is this upayam? Mom. What is the upayam he is talking about now? Mom. That is Lord himself. In the Upaya, Avattukku edirthattu. This is opposite to them. It's quite opposite to them. So, Itara nirapekshamaayirukkum. This never depends upon others at all. Because this is Paramachetana, Sarvasakti, and it is Siddhopaya. So he doesn't need anybody's help at all. And when you talk all these things, then you understand that there are few things are there in that. Few good qualities are there. What are those qualities? Idile, Vatsalya, Swamitva, Sausilya, Saulabhyangal, Agira Guna Visheshangal, Neraha Prakasikkiradu. The few qualities are seen directly in this. What are the qualities? One is Vatsalya. Vatsalyam, we described about that, dosha bhogyatvam. Swamitvam, supremacy. Supremacy is showing as, he showed already in the 11th chapter to Arjuna, universal form, where everything in this universe is just, accommodated in a small corner. So that is supremacy. That's there. That form he is showing to Arjuna now, sitting in front of him. Mom, Saranam Praja. You remember that? What I shown you in the 11th chapter? Visurupa Sandarsana Yoga. Swamitvam. And then Sausilyam. Sausilyam is mixing up with the lowest of the people also without any reservation. Yes. Without any kind of reservation whatsoever.